What is it with me?
I know, right?
Bikes?
Don't tell my wife. She'll think you just cost me money.
What's up there, DBF family? So today I am going to show you a project that we got coming up here. Well, you'll start seeing it in this video of a bike project that I think you guys are going to be super excited about. So let's get into it. So the bike project for this video and going to be for some coming videos is going to be a bike build for Paul Cox. If you guys don't know who Paul Cox is, type in and do a little searching on Fab Rats. He is the owner, I guess, of the Fab Rats channel, builds awesome stuff, and there's a little bit of history between Paul and myself. Paul is actually my wife's first cousin, and I actually helped him out for years when he was doing the Easy Does It stuff and doing Demolition Derby stuff. But he contacted me, and he wants me to build him a bike, and there's a little bit of an interesting story about the one bike that we're going to use for parts, and we'll get down into the video and we'll show you how that went when he dropped it off and kind of what the plan is. So let's get after it. Are you guys shy of the camera yet?
No.
Are you sure? Oh yeah, this thing's cherry.
Oh yeah, he said it was out at the farm. So it's farm ridden.
It's got aftermarket radiators on it.
It's got Bondo on, or JB Weld on them, so not sure they're real good.
Perfect.
Yeah, this one's toast over here. It's got some debris, but
yeah, JB Weld's probably not gonna cut it.
Perfect donor bike though, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, for what we're gonna do with this old girl.
Yep. I mean, I could do this myself, but I don't know what I'm doing with bikes. I pretty much just know how to twist the throttle and hang on. That's all I do.
Make them go.
That's it.
I don't buy that for 2 cents.
That's why we brought it to you guys, because you guys do this.
You're gonna be involved with this thing more than you think you are.
This is I'm excited.
I'm pretty pumped about it, actually.
I'm excited for this.
Don't scratch it. Don't scratch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing's cherry.
He's clean.
Man, it's been a minute since I've seen that old girl.
Oh, last time I rode it, you seen it.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And it's still heavy too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's still heavy.
Oh yeah, she's a peach.
She's a beaut.
I owned that bike for about, what, 2 hours?
However long it took to get from Duck Creek to home.
Yeah, it wasn't very long. Oh yeah. Oh, brand new motor. We did a crank and everything in that thing. Oh yeah.
She's I don't think I've dented the pipe anywhere.
Looks good. It'll clean up
when
awesome.
I cartwheeled it off the hill, it broke the steering stop off.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Yeah, but
yeah, you'll have that on those big jobs like that.
She's a perfect donor motor because the forks are junk on the front.
Yeah.
It weighs a lot.
They are big old heavy suckers.
Yeah. Yep.
Huh, cool. Let's get this baby rolled in and check out that other one, I guess. We already know what this one is.
Yeah, we know what this one is, so we'll roll that one in.
So the Iron Frame 500, you see it right there? The history on that bike is I actually bought that bike and he went with me to pick it up along with another friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours, Scott, from over to Elevated Services, or the Hosers, if you know them. And by the time we got back to Paul's house, after buying the bike, Paul had talked me out of it, and so I helped him rebuild the motor and kind of go through this bike the first go around, I believe 7 years ago. And I'm gonna drop a video of our first ride on that bike after it was completely put back together, rebuilt, and all that good stuff. I was on my original OG 500, and this was Paul's first ride on that bike, so check that out.
Here's Paul's latest project.
So what do we got going on here?
Well, I've been missing my 500, and I've been wanting to convert it, and I know that you guys know what you're doing converting these things.
Loosely.
So my 500 is a 91 steel frame. Kevin found this bike for me like 10 years ago. I bought it, we went through the motor, rebuilt it. I've probably put like, I don't know, 7 tanks of gas through this bike is all, because the front forks are terrible, the suspension's terrible, it handles bad, and I want to fix it. That's it.
So
this is the fix.
yeah, check out this new jewel. She's a peach. So Paul's brother Ben, you guys know Ben if you follow Paul's channel. He went and picked this thing up. So I actually found this bike for Paul too. What is it with me?
I know,
finding
right?
new bikes?
Don't tell my wife; she'll think you just cost me money.
Yeah, Michelle. This was free.
Free.
This one was free.
It was free.
So Ben went up to American Fork and picked this up for him because it's just right there where he lives. And we're gonna tear this thing up and actually make it pretty again, and actually make this bike rideable. So it's gonna be pretty exciting, I think. I'm pumped to see him on a bike because, you know, we love these old 500s, but let's face it, they suck when it comes to handling.
Yeah, they're terrible. This one's got front fork that's got a dent in it.
Yeah, I'll have to show you that.
It leaks all the oil out, and you jump it, and the forks stick down, and it throws you over the handlebars, and it's just a bad deal.
It is
So
a big deal.
I'm ready for it to be a good bike again, though.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
Yep.
This is a kind of a blast from the past right here. I haven't seen this bike for, what, 7 years probably?
Yeah.
At least 6. Probably right around there was the last time we went out.
It's been a
riding
long
with
time,
him.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Jace was there. So yeah, I'm gonna tear this thing apart and we're gonna see if we can make it sexy and pretty for him and usable.
Usable. That's what I'm after.
Yeah,
Usable.
I think we can make it work. What do you think, Lando?
It'll work.
It'll work. He's got confidence in us. So that's pretty much some back history of my history with Paul and how I know him. Like I said, he's family, and I helped him out for years doing the Easy Does It Demolition Derby stuff. And looks like it's going to be a pretty dang nice day out there this afternoon for Christmas time. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. And well, I got the door open and it's nice. I think I'll throw this donor bike up on the lift. We'll tear the motor out of it, pressure wash it off, and see what we got to deal with. So I'm probably not going to show and focus a lot on the CR500 iron frame because I personally know that the motor's in excellent shape and the parts I'm going to use off of it are in good shape. We'll touch base on that one in probably the next video. So in this video, we're going to focus more on the donor chassis and see what kind of parts I got to get ordered up for this to make it sound for the conversion. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the motor pulled out of this thing and get it stripped down basically to a roller. Then I'll kick it outside and pressure wash it down and we'll strip it down the rest of the way. So some of you guys might be wondering why I'm so obsessed with two strokes, especially CR500s. Here's a case in point. Look at all that garbage on that carburetor. I mean, come on. Is that really necessary? Jeez, CR500 is way easier, but gotta have like 4 different wrenches just to get the carburetor off or get it unhooked from the cables. dumb, if you ask me. I like my 2 strokes. They're a lot easier. Well, come on in. We're just about ready to slap the old motor out of this old honey. Gotta get the swing arm bolt out. My goodness.
Very tight.
Oh yeah, it's she's stuckled. We'll keep going. Yahtzee! Yeah. Cakes and pies, cakes and pies.
Maybe if you just put a clutch in it, it should be fine.
No, I got one for you. Look at the rod.
Where'd it go?
Exactly. I don't know. I'm like, something looks weird here. I'm like, check this out. I just asked Jed this. Check this out. I'll flip the camera around. Where's the rod that goes in the crank?
It's missing.
Yeah.
Mine's missing.
They never split the cases. And as far as I know, they're a one-piece rod like every other bike I've ever seen.
That's all special.
I die grind or something, but it's just not there. And that bearing's sweet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm curious to the story on that one for sure. It's awesome. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, there's no freaking rod in there, dude. Oh yeah, there is.
Pieces of it?
I found it. I found the rod.
Well, I think it's in the case.
Oh yeah, like it poked
It's
through the
embedded in
case.
there.
See that right down in there? That's a connecting rod. It's not supposed to live like that. This thing come apart at a high RPM. It's awesome. I dare say that these cases are probably no good. We might have to tear this one apart just to investigate that one. What do you think?
I think it's a good plan.
I think it'd be funny. Good plan.
Good plan.
So as I've been spraying off Paul's bike, Jed's been in here mounting new tires and wheels up for his bike. And check them babies out. They are pretty. Oh yeah, Warp 9 baby. That's what I run on the 018 over there, and I love them. I think you'll be happy with it. But them are sexy, Jedediah. So this bike cleaned up pretty good for the most part. It's still got a few, greasy spots and whatnot, but I'll hit it with some acid wash before we get too in depth with it. There's a few things I want to take off before I do that because that stuff's pretty abrasive. But it's pretty good. The only thing it was the swing arm's got this, I don't know, it's like a plastic dip type coating or spray paint on it. Don't do that. If it comes out of a can and it coats something, don't put it on your dirt bike because it doesn't last. But that being said, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna make a big parts list. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of stuff coming for this build, and on the next video, we'll see if we can cut the frame up and get a CR500 motor stuffed in this thing. And I think it should be pretty exciting. I think you guys will like it. So do me a favor, go down, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and if you guys want to, follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link right schmear, and you'll get, in between builds, or in between videos, I should say, you'll get just a little bit of sneak peeks of how these projects are going. So anyways, again, appreciate all your guys' support, and we'll catch you on the next one.